Good evening. After a month-long delay, the rabbits living on the campus of the University of Victoria are now being trapped. A BC Supreme Court judge threw out an injunction that delayed the capture of the bunnies, and the university hopped right to it. Within hours, the trapping was already underway, and one by one, the university plans to get the number of rabbits on campus down to just 400. Right now, there are an estimated 2,000 rabbits on the campus. A News reporter Louise Hartland has been following the story. She joins us now with more. Louise.
Hudson, with just a week left until classes start, UVic is vowing to make up for lost time. And with the snap of a trap, it's begun. After a month of no movement thanks to a court-ordered injunction, the University of Victoria is starting to collect these feral rabbits roaming all over campus.
We certainly don't have the time we had originally hoped to have to do the work, but we're going to start right away to capture the rabbits.
The university had hoped to finish the first phase of collecting before school is back in session next week. Because of the delay, the trapping will go through the first month of classes. The university says it wants to trap up to 500 rabbits in the next month, focusing their energies here in the area of student housing. After they're trapped, the rabbits will be given to sanctuaries that have received permits from the Ministry of Environment and lined up veterinarians to spay and neuter the animals. Even though her injunction was overturned, animal activist Roslyn Cassells still views the outcome as a win.
The purpose of the injunction, from my point of view, was to ensure that we saved the rabbits' lives, and the extra month has given us the time to get the permits in place that the University of Victoria requires us to have.
Permits the university plans to use.
We're not intending on killing rabbits at this point in time. If there are sanctuaries in place that have the permits and have the commitments from the veterinarians, then we'll provide those rabbits to those sanctuaries.
Although the permits are in place, the university still has the right to trap and cull the animals, but that's something administrators are hoping to avoid.
That there are other people already working on future sanctuary space so that later in November when we trap, there'll be sanctuaries available for those rabbits as well. So we're hopeful that we won't have to kill rabbits ever. Despite
that commitment, the activists say they'll still be watching closely.
We'll be keeping a really close eye on them to make sure that they respect this legal undertaking that they've given not only to the court but therefore to the people of the province of British Columbia, and we'll be watching and taking any action if there's any issue with that.
As the university removes each of the rabbits one by one and they kiss campus life goodbye. The university plans on sending 2 groups of rabbits to separate sanctuaries this week. Then permits are in place for both shelters to receive more bunnies on alternating weeks throughout September. The agreement says the sanctuaries will pay for all of the trapping, transporting, and vet bills for the rabbits they receive, so no cost is passed on to UVic. Hudson.
All right, Louise Hartland reporting. Louise, thank you.